Hello everyone, honorable judges and all my beloved friends. I hope you all in a good condition today. We have Independence Day for Indonesia. Of course, we're all excited to celebrate this and we're all preparing our creativity ways to make this celebration a lively one. But have you imagined that this year celebration is a little bit different from the past? Just imagine one morning we see national flag rising proudly in the highest pole, but in the below there's a black flag depicting a skull wearing a straw hat, just like the one we often see on the anime One Piece. Shocked? Funny? Or do you find it inappropriate? Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the next few minutes, Ikhrom Baraka, a student at Smkn Madiun, will talk about this issue. As we know, this phenomenon isn't a scene from a movie or comic book. It's actually happening not only in Indonesia, but in a short time, it's become a national topic of conversation. Some consider it creative, while the others consider it so disrespectful to the national symbol. So let's discuss it. Currently, the One Piece flag is raised together with the national flag. Ladies and gentlemen, the question are, what is the One Piece flag? Why the One Piece flag suddenly displayed? And what's the reasons, audience? One Piece flag itself signifies freedom, resistance to oppression, and togetherness. From this, we can conclude that their goal is to protest and express their disappointment with government's performance. With a meaning of freedom like in the series, this action can be interpreted as an aspiration for greater freedom and disappointment with promises of independence that have not fully realized. This is how people use pop culture symbol to voice their concern. However, some people are also concerned because there are another flag below the national flag. Even it's just a fictional flag. People are concerned about the norms and ethics that apply to the younger generation. How do they have any ethics? Ladies and gentlemen, the question is it true that raising another flag below the national flag insults our national flag? According to law number 24 of 2009, the flag may still be flown below the national flag as long as they are not higher than the national flag and must be on a different pole. But that flag must belong to an official organization or institution. So, indirectly, raising one piece flag is prohibited. Because in this case, the problem is some people are raised one piece flag together with national flag on the same pole. Of course, it is problem. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is not just a matter of hate, but the history of it. Indonesia's flag symbolizes Indonesia's struggle against colonialism. Therefore, it's inappropriate if national flag raised together with a fictional flag on the same pole, especially one from a foreign culture. Therefore, people remain concerned because this can so be disrespectful to the national symbols or to the heroes who fought for Indonesians to stand alone without another country's flag. So, if you raise one piece flag on the same pole with the national flag, of course, you raise a problem. Well, we don't mean to ban our freedom of expression because freedom of expression itself protected by Article number 28A, paragraph 3 of the 1945 Constitution. But there are a limit because of the public order, rules, and respect for state symbols. According to law number 28J of the 1945 Constitution. So the point is, we can express ourselves and criticize using one piece flag, but please use it as wisely as possible. Let me tell you once again, You can raise your one piece flag as your aspiration or whatever, but please raise it in different pole and must be not higher than the national flag. So one for the national flag and one for the one piece flag and must not higher than the national flag. From my explanation above, we should all know what we should do. The freedom of expression and criticism is not prohibited, but we must handle it wisely. Our national symbol is like a compass, helping us to find our way. Citizens is like a captain, and criticize is like a map. On our journey, we still need a map to reach our destination. But in reading map too, the captain must read it carefully, must not be wrong. So now it's not a matter of right or wrong again, but at how we respond this phenomenon as wisely as possible. I think that's all from me. Thanks for your attention and goodbye.